Yours. I need you to step back.
There must be something.
I said step back.
Get in line. We were here first.
Outraged.
I'm not going anywhere. Not till they let us through.
Heartless bastards. If they'd just listen.
We can't get in. I have family here. They said we'd be welcome.
Please, my son. He's only a boy.
North Worms Crossing, South Rivington.
Sir, we can't let you in.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Well, all you want. We've got enough mouths to feed. We don't need...
Invisibility.
Fascinating.
Refugees. Outsiders.
Enough, Ketzer. Sir, you need to stay clear.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. Exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind this. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real decadent delight.
Hear me out. Teresa's caress also has roots.
You're not staying in a crossing.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard. Nearly there now. You see the city, up on the hill.
That's why we need to walk.
Worms Crossing. This place has been a haven. When Harpers were less than welcome in the city proper.
Great. We can bond with a ton of the people and pray none of them
Hard to
has
imagine
sticky
your
fingers.
efforts haven't always been appreciated.
We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter
Harper does
than
not
that
go in for
gentleman's
public
tea.
acclaim. We work in shadow and secrecy. Tragically unacknowledged by the ungrateful herd.
Looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are gone. Damned coronation.
The missus and I have been dreaming about the city. No more sleeping rough. Didn't expect to find it locked down tighter than a watcher's fist.
What's that?
I just want somewhere warm and...
You there! You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. Exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
Bloody gnomes. Think they can get away with anything. Neelikers threw explosives at the Steel Watch. We need to find where they burrowed themselves up. You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? Find their foxhole. Bring me their chief's head. The fist will reward you well. You'll change your mind once they kill innocent citizens. The only language they'll understand is that of intimidating violence. I agree. But we can't leave our posts. Not with all the patriarchs meeting in Worm's Rock for the coronation. You've the right look. Solid bones. Steady face. The kind that cleans up vermin for pay. Good. Sniff 'em out. Gut 'em clean. Keep Baldur's Gate safe. Bring the head back here when it's done. I'll be around.
No trespassing. Got it?
Jerez's caress also has roots.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Probably break his nose. Good.
Free for the taking. Just out of view.
You've been pulling all nighters to keep.
Jerez's caress also has roots. Music and all-round present folks from what
You keep your distance, and I'll keep mine.
Get moving! Unless you want a belly full of steel.
Take it somewhere else. My hands are full.
Damn. Damned outsiders. Swarming the place. Move along.
Access confirmed. Proceed at will.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Hear me. Also has.
You're not staying in a brothel.
It's got private rooms.
Greetings.
You got the gnome leader's head? Then you're no friend of the fist. No matter. I'll find someone else. Most folks around here will do almost anything. You pay them enough. Out of the way.
It's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I...
And if the
Greetings.
You got the gnome leader's head? Then get back to it. It's only a matter of time before they do some real harm.
Safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let...
Frago's Flophouse.
Look at you.
Don't worry. Everyone is sure as you
Oh, I have to keep watch. I know you have. Slow down, sweetie.
Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Just think. The sun on our skin. All this time.
Carefully now.
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? You burnt your head recently. Didn't you spot him by the gate? Big metal bastards. Even bigger swords. It's all right where we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you. What if they build a machine that can drink points? Put half the bloody city out of jobs, that. What if they...
Still missing after all. Nothing happens
A
until...
vampire spawn turned into mist. Didn't know they could do that. Can't risk being in open view. Come on, open up. To be cautious. Bet I can crack that open.
Sense watchful eyes upon you. Perhaps some locks are better left unpicked.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up. Have a skeg at these. That should do you.
Dog. Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it. The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it. There's not even any goddamn dragons round here to slay. Bet they let us in then. There's not even any goddamn dragons round here.
This adventurer lark is rubbish. Should have listened to me, Dar. Become a tanner. Bet they're gasping for tanners in Baldur's Gate. This adventure...
Frego's Flophouse. Enter as strangers, leave as friends. No vacancies at this time.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on. The landlord, Sir Frego Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you. How dare you? Accusing an upstanding citizen like me of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling, you oaf. It is you, most definitely not anyone else. Salutations and hello and whatnot.
It's very careful footwork. Could have bumped a lot on him.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
How's an adventurer supposed to do a damn job around here?
A crime's being investigated in this area. You appear to be the prime suspect. You may have talked your way out of this one, but there will be no repeat performance.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Does that excuse being rude? Excluding folk? Come off it. They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute. Let me show you. Pleasure doing business. This place is real shabby. But at least folk don't look at you funny in here. Need anything?
Right, is to keep what? I know you had. Which means we're getting a real route.
How's an adventurer supposed to do a damn job?
All right, time to skulk about.
This was a stupid idea.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal. Tempers are rising.
I just want a little look. This key unlocked the door. Interesting.
Blood near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
Are those organs in these vials? Yuck. Hmm?
The list of names, with Father Lorgan's the latest to be struck through. Targets, then. A map of where we found the shapeshifters, alongside Father Lorgan's name. Our killer was here. A map of where we found the shapeshifters, alongside Father Lorgan's name. Our killer was here.
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
corpse regards you lifelessly.
Murdered by my son.
A son who spills his own mother's blood is fated to spill plenty more.
Baldur. Found his secret. My sweet boy. Why? Killed folk slowly. He liked it.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Let me guess, you need something.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Such authority.
It is you. Most definitely not anyone else. Salutations and hello and whatnot. Oh? Oh dear. A dwarf, you say? Theon. One of Mamselle's girls from Chares's Caress. Been gone for a 10-day. Smiled as wide as the wide, but twice as sunny. You don't suppose the murderer... Oh, goodness no. It's too horrible to imagine. Horrible hells. I better lay low. Lower than low. Under low. Gotta keep low. Murderer won't hear a peep out of me.
Welcome to Chares's Caress, where our libations and sensual indulgences restore even the weariest souls.
But don't worry, everyone in Chares's Caress is a...
Welcome to Chares's Caress, where the only thing that goes down easier than others are quarter grounds.
Chares's Caress isn't just about wetting especially for you as dancing.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
I don't understand why there's such a type for so
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Really? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
You have the key to my heart in that.
Put it on especially for you.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
Hear me out. Jerez's caress also has rules.
You're not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music.
You have the key to my heart in that. Sweet.
And it's a bitch.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
Why does Rose Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them has sticky fingers. We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Oh, you crave a performance. How decadent. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. They'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it. I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting? Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favourite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
I barely got a minute.
Doesn't make any sense.
You will when you bet the crowd.
What's truly this petty?
Teresa's caress isn't just wetting your whistle. It's dancing, dinner,
Demon.
Nine hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now? What? How? Nine hells? Whatever you think, you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. Please don't. What do you want from me? It's not my fault. I was forced to do this. Framed even. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right. Just Don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder. Inside the device. I collect packages from Verloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise they'll kill me. I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there. Tell them Uncle Verloga sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
Here, take it, all of it. I don't care. You'll never see me again, I promise.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic-y version of High House of One?
I don't understand why there's such a type for so many.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night. I know my fingering is immaculate, but you can compliment me afterwards.
This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy. Silly. We are the gift. One free ride with me or my brother.
Or perhaps you have greater ambitions yet. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement. We want both of you, silly, at the same time.
Well, it's a fascinating prospect. I'd like you all to myself. At least the first time. I'm glad. Provided we survive, there's plenty of nights yet to come.
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you? Couldn't get us off your mind, could you? Hangs of warrior cast often over Myra nowadays. Do you think we've done something wrong?
I'm not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe.
You can stare as much as you like.
that.
Version of High House of Wonders.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good
Whistle.
Dancing! So few lodgings!
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state. It has plenty of space. Doesn't make any sense.
We can bunk with 10 other people and
It
pray
will
none
when
of
you've
them
met
have
the
sticky
drought.
fingers. If you want to sleep in the gutter, then that don't ever make me
Don't you two have rocks for brains?
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
Here. Oh, safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Brothel?
Look at you.
Pleasure house? Den of decadent delight?
Calling all nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her whips where you're on all fours and...
Caress is caress.
Are you sure?
Also has roots.
You're not staying in a brothel.
Such a prude.
This birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is caress is caress. He's a photographer.
And if a patron,
It'll make you feel better.
a member of then fine. 15 minutes.
Break his toes.
If you had any bargaining chips, they would
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes, give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us. Oh, come. It's the reason you're in this predicament. And I'm your only way out of it. Indulge me, and at least hear me out. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an Illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden, one that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return. You really do think highly of yourself. My sights are set on something much more valuable than your soul. Succulent though it would be. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir. Better to have it in my hands, and far from your precious world, than in the hands of the gods and monsters that fight over this city's soul. Power, ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Archwizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. Ever watching for more than 1,000 years for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world. I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends. My favorite future clients. Are you ready to accept my kind offer? Still holding out hope for another solution. I'll wait. You'll be back. My favorite future client. Still holding. I'll wait.
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why? I wanted to follow the open valley, the easy way out. You chose the brambled path. I'm annoyed by it. And I admire you for it. We must speak with Voss. Then we find our way to Raphael's House of Hope. We'll take the Orphic Hammer and use it to smash the True Heir's bonds. Yisk Githkar Tafki Krashed. The Githyanki will be free. Blackets will be done.
Like a mosquito nibbling at a dragon.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? I am glad you had the sense to turn him down, but it certainly does matter. Anything that threatens our alliance threatens our chances of defeating the Elder Brain. So I ask you again, what were the terms of the deal he offered you? I see.
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of yours, trying to gain access.
That is a fair request.
You feel its presence withdrawing from the fringes of your awareness.
I shall respect your privacy on this occasion. But know that if you have jeopardized our mutual project, I will be forced to reconsider our alliance. Now come. We have an Elder Brain to destroy.
The librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on all fours and... Hey! You paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it.